How to repair a relationship after cheating. That's the topic of today's video. My name is Carl, and if you need help with your marriage, go to hopeformymarriage.com and download the Marriage Rescue Handbook. This is a common topic that comes up. In fact, when I look at the internet searches where I pull these video ideas from, this one's common. How to repair a relationship after cheating. Whether it's a marriage relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, doesn't matter. When we deal with cheating, or especially in the marriage, the infidelity, as it's called, there's a wound that takes place that is so much deeper than just about any other wound that could be created. And so the first step in repairing a relationship after cheating is, first of all, there has to be a willingness to acknowledge that there was wrong. A person who doesn't want to acknowledge their wrongdoing will never be a part of the reconciliation process. But the second piece of this is there also has to be honesty and openness about the wound. What happens when an extramarital affair takes place is trust has been violated, but not just trust has been violated, but there's now been a spiritual, physical connection with another person outside the covenant of marriage. And so not only has the trust been violated, but now there's this unfamiliar bonding, if you will, that's been introduced into the relationship. There's this spiritual connection that's been made that was never part of the relationship. And so those things have to be worked through. For the spouse who has been cheated against, you've got to be able to clearly and articulate the pain that's caused, the deep wounds, and allow those things to be healed over time. Now, when it comes to cheating in a relationship, normally the couple by themselves struggle to work that out. This is a place where I always recommend a third party get involved, a pastor, a relationship counselor, a marriage counselor, because you're going to need somebody to help walk through these delicate places and to call timeouts when things get too deep and too painful in the moment. Now, relationships can be saved even after cheating, even after infidelity. Over my 22 years of counseling couples as a pastor, I've seen many times where God has been able to bring forgiveness and reconciliation and heal those marriages and make them whole again. It's not an easy process. It's a painful process, but it can be done. I think the other thing that's important to look at is, why did the partner cheat? What was the thing that led them to that place? Not as a guilt mechanism for the spouse or the party that's been cheated on, but more to help understand what was the unmet need that they were trying to fulfill. Because oftentimes what you will find is there may be areas where communication has been lacking, where intimacy has been lacking, places where both spouses can work to improve the relationship. And in that, there are ways that both spouses can work to raise the trust level of the relationship as well. But it's critical that forgiveness takes place, and it can't be a conditional forgiveness. It has to be an unconditional forgiveness. To me, this is a lot easier to do if your relationship is built around your faith. As a Christian, forgiveness is something that we understand. Jesus died on a cross to pay the price for all of my sin, all of my wrongdoing, all of my poor choices. And in that, there is a grace and a mercy that is extended. And so as spouses, we have to learn to do the same thing, especially in such a devastating situation as an extramarital affair. And so those are a few thoughts to get you started. This is in no way deep enough to walk you through the solution. There is no quick solution other than reach out for help and let somebody help guide you through the steps of bringing that relationship back to a place of wholeness. If you need extra insight, extra tools, download the Marriage Rescue Handbook at hopeformymarriage.com, and I'll talk to you again soon.